Field, Memorial Stadium in Columbia, Missouri. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Kentucky Wildcats and the Missouri Tigers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Thanks, guys. The Wildcats head coach told me before the game, this running back has been a revelation all season long. They brought him in the transfer portal, and he has delivered. Each and every week, we see the chemistry grow between he and the quarterback and their offensive line. Now in playoff contention, making some noise in the top 15, they are starting to be a team to contend with, and it is all because of this running back and how he is fueling this offense. Guys, back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Kentucky ready to go toe meets leather and start this game. He'll return it. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Tigers offense has the ball first today. Ahmad Hardy, this guy's one of the best running backs in all of college football, and he'll get the rock in this one.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss.
Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Ready to fire from the pistol. On first down, it's Hardy again. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
They're dealing with a second and long. Throwing Simmons. Quickly complete. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. Makes the grab in their space. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers!
It's so nice to have that tight end that can be a chess piece. You can move him around, and then guess what? He can break tackles. He can make explosive plays. You've seen tight ends grow and get faster and bigger and stronger, and they throw it to him short, and look at the speed. He does the rest for the long touchdown catch.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Kentucky's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And we get a look at Kenny Menchie. More than 300 yards passing and a couple of touchdowns last time out. They'll start on the ground with C.J. Baxter. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Running game got it done on the last play, now it's first down. Right back to the well. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The run inside. It's Baxter. And they get him down.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
On third down, he drops to throw. Makes the grab. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
And the Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. The Wildcats kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. To the air on first down. Caught over the middle, it's Anderson. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. Kentucky will come to the line with a 1st and goal. From the red zone, it's Baxter. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Bringing it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. He's past the 30. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
The offense moved, but it was because the defender jumped into the neutral zone, and the offense will pick up the 5. After that encroachment penalty, it's now 1st and 5. Give to the left, it's Hardy. Got a little grass. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. 1st and 10 coming up. Here's a give to Hardy. Headed to the end zone, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Tigers!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Kentucky offense out onto the field. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Fires quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Baxter. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
And as you start to settle into games as a play call, you start to figure out what works and what doesn't work. And they really got to find a way to get this running game going. They haven't figured it out yet. Like, maybe get the ball more on the perimeter. You know, find a way to get the ball to your running back in space. This offense really has to find a way to get the ground game going.
Here comes Kentucky after picking up that 1st down. They'll run play action. Pulls it in, it's Rodriguez. At the 35, he's got room. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
You know, there used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You'd throw it to them and they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's a problem.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
And after that play, there is a Tiger who has yet to get up. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Back to pass. He gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Finds his big tight end. They're going to stop him short, and man, we haven't seen a lot of that. This offense has been a machine on third down. What a disappointment. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
After the 9-yard completion, the playbook wide open on 2nd and 1. From the gun, give to Hardy. He's got enough for a Missouri first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The RPO, it's complete. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Off the left side, it's Hardy. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. At the end of quarter 1, let's check out the start for both of these quarterbacks. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the second. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. On the option. He'll toss it. And he's swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons. Wide open downfield. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. Missouri wants to go fast.
And that's this guy's third catch now on the drive, and I like how this offense just keeps going back to him. Look, if you're not going to cover him, we're going to keep throwing him the football. We don't have to overthink this thing, and as every completion happens, the quarterback is gaining more and more confidence in this guy.
With that, he's got 101 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing. Give to the running back. There's a crease. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Mizzou trying to cash in on a red zone trip. Simmons. Got the quick pass. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. On first and goal, Missouri will try to strike Pater. They send the tight end in motion. They'll run it with Hardy. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Missouri!
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And he added the extra point. On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
They missed a field goal on that last drive, but here on third down, they can't afford for this possession to come up empty. Gonna try. There he goes. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
And on the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
The Wildcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Pressure coming. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack of just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
Second down coming up. Here's a give to C.J. Baxter. They'll mark him down right there, but it'll be enough for a Kentucky first down.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football. Look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play. Nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Got nothing last time. Now second and goal from the 3. They'll run it with Baxter. And he's in. Touchdown, Kentucky!
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Here's Hardy to begin the drive. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's got it again. Could be an alley. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. 1st and 10. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. First and 10. They'll give it to Hardy. Picks up the first down. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Missouri gets to the line quickly.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to...
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. The give to Hardy. Fights off the defender. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Now facing a 3rd and long. Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons. Got his man in the middle. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Timeout taken by Kentucky. It's their first. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you, Palmer.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Wants to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Anderson. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. And the Wildcats, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Looking downfield on first down. Hauls it in. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Kentucky spends its second timeout here. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
Hey, man, this defense, they look a little bit frustrated. He's done this time and time again here in the first half, and it's still early in this football game, but they got to find an answer for his legs. He's chewing up too many yards, making too many big...
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. They put on the heat and they blocked it. He's going to scoop it up. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. As expected, looks as if they'll run it out and go into halftime with a lead. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, week 12, almost zero margin for error. Just the way we like it here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with a look at SMU, taking on the number 5 team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. And it's the Mustangs, coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. Now back to your game at Memorial Stadium. What an effective job both of these teams have done running the football. Both have gone over 100 yards, and it's because both have committed to pounding the rock. Credit these coordinators with sticking to the game plan. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. What do they have to say coming out of halftime, Holly?
Kentucky's head coach said in the locker room, they have found some positives here during this 3-game win streak, but right now, trailing in this game, their backs are against the wall. They get an opportunity here to start the third quarter with some more momentum, and he said, we can't worry about the win streak, we just have to worry about doing our job. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Solid run on the last play, sets this offense up on first down. This time he wants to throw. Got a man, it's Gilmore. Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense.
It has not been a banner performance so far by this offense. Here in the second half, they need more plays like that. That's a good sign. but you got to be able to put those plays back to back now. Really nice job early in the drive, coming up with a big one in your own end. But now you've got to be able to string some of those along now and score some more points.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to the big tight end. On target over the middle. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. And the Wildcats, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. It is plays like that that'll let you pile up some serious passing yards.
Man, what an effort. I mean, the layout to be able to catch the football, keep it off the ground. Nice job by this receiver, and that's why this quarterback's had a day. Guys making plays all over the field.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Baxter again. Touchdown, Wildcats! And they take it in for 6 more points. His 3rd touchdown of the game and 12th of the season. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the 3rd. And he's going to try to return this one. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. Now they'll try to answer that score with one of their own and regain the lead here in the 3rd. They'll start this drive on the ground with Hardy. He'll bounce his way ahead for a pickup of 4 out to the 14. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Here's Simmons to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the grab. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Offense getting set for 1st down. Running inside. It's Hardy. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Wide receiver going in motion. To the air, it's Simmons. With the catch, it's Lee. Turning it on! At the 20. Touchdown, Tigers! They take the lead here in the 2nd half.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver, good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
And the extra point is good. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. Firing to the right, complete. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Line gets set, 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Anderson. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Under fire. It's caught. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw again. Fires toward the target. It's complete. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you, and if guys get a little bit of space...
Got it! He gets it in! Touchdown, Wildcats!
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right, in college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Offense in a bunch formation. Here's Hardy to begin the drive. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Tigers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience, and with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
Coming out with it, it's Barnes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Looking to throw on first down. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Wants to go right back downfield. Got his man on the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Man, this quarterback has been dialed in all game long. He's making outstanding decisions, and he's been so accurate throwing the football. He's now got over 350 passing yards.
Fires to the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Here's the pressure. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Fires to the big fella. Oh, he's got some space. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
Really nice decision by the quarterback. 3rd and long, and nothing was open deep down the field, so he's able to check it down and get it to a pretty athletic guy who shows you what they can do with the ball after the catch. He finds a few blocks, he uses his speed, and that turns into be a huge gain for the offense.
And this offense shows right away on first down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on second down and goal?
Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And because of the success that this quarterback has had early in this game running the football, if I'm the coordinator calling plays, I'm dialing up his number more. Designed runs.
He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Well, they came into this one as the favorite, obviously, and they looked like they were sleepwalking in that first half. Whatever adjustments they made in the second half, I think one thing's pretty simple. David, they remembered who they were. Offensively now, they've come out. They've been electrifying. They've been lighting up the scoreboard. Defensively, getting the football back. This was the team we thought we were going to see at the very start of the game.
Man, it's so hard week to week, man. So many challenges, injuries, all the things that come with it, and getting guys motivated, right? Like sometimes they just don't have that energy. Good to see them come out after the half with the energy, with the urgency. This is the squad we thought we were going to see.
They'll They'll start this drive on the ground with Hardy. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. One more time, it's Hardy. Finding some room. And he takes it all the way down to the 26-yard line. Missouri wants to go fast.
Man, I'll tell you, you just can't quantify how much this guy has meant to his offense running the football. Leads the nation in rushing yards. He's the guy with a target on his back. Every time they take the field, the defense knows who they have to stop, and still, this guy churns out big run after big run.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Well, that was an easy one for the officials. You can't grab a face mask like that, and it costs the defense a first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Here's a give to Hardy. And he was able to push forward for a solid gain as the clock strikes 0 here in the third. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the fourth. So the final period starts with a second down play. Now on the counter. He breaks a tackle. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. Missouri comes up with a first and goal. They've got the lead here in the fourth. The Tigers are back on top. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. To the air on first down. Right down the middle. Makes the grab. It's Rodriguez. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. At the end of that play, whistle's blowing as they check on an injured Tiger. They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now first down from the 37. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one.
And this QB, man, how about it? It's a pass play. He's dropping back to pass. He realizes it's man-to-man, and as they start to chase their guys down the field, well, nobody's got me, and I can just take off, and I've got speed. He chews up ground so easy, so frustrating for a defense to have to deal with a guy like this.
The run inside. It's Barnes. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
You could see this defense. They are back on their heels right now. This offense very much in a groove, in a rhythm. They've got to find something to disrupt this. Right now, they're doing what they want, when they want, how they want. This defense got to answer the bell.
Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. He'll pull it down and run. There he goes. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. 3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. Finds his big tight end. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. The Wildcats go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Wants to throw on first down. Got it. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, second and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's third down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Here's Hardy to begin the drive. Tough run across the 5. He'll get it all the way out to the 8-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Right back to Hardy. Drives into the pile just to pick up a 1. They'll spot it at the 10. They not only have to deal with this defense, but the noise from this crowd on 3rd and 4. Wide receiver comes in motion. Finds a man in the middle. On the sweet spin, and he's free. Oh, look out on the right. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Catch in the middle, it's Lee. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. They'll run it. It's Hardy. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. It's 3rd and 5. Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons. Makes the catch. He got just enough to move the sticks, and that'll set him up with a first down after the 2-minute timeout. And the Tigers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They'll give it to Hardy. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. And they take it in for 6 more points. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Grabs it in the middle. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Wildcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. He'll try to do it himself. Slides to the ground after picking up the first. Great play on 2nd and short.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man, though. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's Anderson. Defense was right there, but they couldn't stop him from making the catch, and he's got it to the 30. Looking downfield on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats, but when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's got it and still on his feet. Into the end zone for a touchdown, and here in the final minute, they still have a chance. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Trailing by a touchdown here in the fourth, they'll try to get it back with the onside kick. Oh, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball.
Illegal touchdown.
These onside kicks are nearly impossible anyway, but you have to at least give them a chance by getting the ball 10 yards. They'll take the penalty and take over with the lead. Here's a give to Hardy. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.